Introduce our final presenter of the evening, Shawn Harrington. He is the co-founder of Bloom Snap, a startup focused on making it super easy to buy flowers online. As a community builder, Shawn is a founding member of the Des Moines Social Club, an active member of YPC, and a past contributor to the Des Moines Is Not Boring.com, while also serving as a business development specialist for Multivista. Tonight is his third PKN focused on modern history, titled How the Bills Mafia Took Down Bon Jovi. Let's give him a round of applause. Woo!
Ralph Wilson. He purchased the Buffalo Bills franchise in 1959. He's respected even outside Buffalo and worldwide because he was a risk-taking entrepreneur who put his own money on the line for a league that eventually became the NFL we know today. Now, Ralph Wilson is remembered in the sports world and even through a stadium in Orchard Park, New York, known as Ralph C. Wilson Stadium, often referred to as the Ralph, that sits in the second smallest NFL market today. Now, knowing that the Bills team would go for sale upon his death, the Bills franchise started geographic expansion with games in Toronto. And the series was almost like a pilot program for the NFL, and it did not go well. Not many people showed up to these games, except for Mayor Rob Ford. He almost looks like Chris Farley there. He's trying to get some Bills Mafia cred there with his picks with the fans, but the series did not go well, but Toronto was eyeing to get an NFL team. Now, anyone who knows Buffalo Bills fans knows we've gone through a lot of pain in their life. Yes, I've heard about it. 4 straight Super Bowls without a victory. Started in 1991 with the wide right field goal that missed. Now, I watch this on NFL film still today as a replay, and as Norwood lines up, I keep saying, make it, make it, make it. Come on, man, change history forever. Does not happen. And now the Bills have not been in the playoffs since Flutie Flakes was a popular breakfast cereal. That was 1999. And people say, you know what? How do the Buffalo Bills, they're always relevant. They're always in discussion, sports radio, in the news. Why is that? They have not been in the playoffs for 15 years. Not a lot of success. It's because they were backed by this fan base, the Bills Mafia, the most passionate, fear-driving fan base there is out there that just happens to be connected by an amazing hashtag also. So the Bills Mafia has its reach. You will hear sportscasters even apologize if they think they offended the Bills Mafia. It's true. You've even heard it this week. They expand across New York State. The real New York team, well, people say, you know what? There's actually 3 teams in New York because you got the Jets and Giants. Well, here's the thing. Those teams play their games in New Jersey. Do you know why? Because the Bills Mafia has laid its territory in New York. So the reach goes beyond there. Even here in Iowa, you got Adam Perillo, better known as @FroDrive. You got me and my brothers, my nieces and nephews rocking out our 1991 era Zubaz pants. Even Scott Sepker, Bet Your House, Iowa nice guy, yes, he too is Bills Mafia. Now this reach, even in Canton, Ohio, the Football Hall of Fame. Now I took a road trip there with my friend Mike Baird a few years ago. He's a Miami Dolphins fan. After being in there 10 minutes, he was sick to his stomach and had to leave because the Bills Mafia has really put a stamp on this place. We put someone in the Hall of Fame pretty much every year. It was Andre Reed next year, Bill Pullian goes this year. Yes, lots of influence on that. Now the Bills Mafia has some trick up their sleeves. Whether it's welcoming a new coach, maybe it's Shady McCoy next, also the new players, the free agents that we need to win over, Terrell Owens, Mario Williams, pizza, wings, they also work great. Buffalo is a great food town. Now with Ralph Wilson passing last year in 2014, it meant that the Bills franchise went up to bid to the highest bidder. And there's mega cities out there, Los Angeles, London, Toronto, they badly want an NFL team, and they're gonna put some serious money, some serious investors behind it. So this is not looking good for Buffalo, a small market, less than 1 million people there. How are they gonna outbid it? Especially when you start putting the faces behind it. So you got Bon Jovi. He's been rumored to want an NFL, he's been working at it, even owning arena football teams. And then Donald Trump throwing his name in the ring for whatever reason. Who knows if he actually wants a football team? But he is somehow in this discussion. As it goes on, it turns out Bon Jovi is emerging as the front runner here because he has teamed up with the Rogers Group and investors in Toronto who really want a team. They're already involved in football. They're hosting the Buffalo Bills games already, and now they're scouting out a new site for a stadium up in Toronto, and they're ready to put the highest bid to get the Bills and essentially pull them out of Buffalo. Now, Bon Jovi is not liked for this reason, and he writes a letter to the Bills fans that gets published in the Buffalo News saying, hey, I have your interest in mind, I'm looking to buy your team, possibly keep them in Buffalo, but come on, Bills Mafia, we see through that. We see who this guy's hanging out with. Some shady characters here. Shady crap. But it's not looking good, because they're ready to put a huge bid in to win this team, and it's time to circle the wagons. Circle the wagons is a term Chris Berman has made it more famous, because it means you may be down and out, the score may not be in favor, but time to get on that horse and get back in the game. And that's exactly what the Bills fans do, because they bring in the big guns. And by big guns, I mean the Pagulas. Terry and Kim, they have amassed great wealth in the oil industry, and they have roots in Buffalo. And they step into the game now and say, you know what? We're going to outbid everyone else, because it's not about the business transaction itself. It's about keeping this team in Buffalo, where they belong. They've already purchased the Buffalo Sabres, the hockey team in Buffalo, and now they outbid Bon Jovi and his group for the team. Now, these people mean business. You do not hold a hockey stick like that unless you mean business and you leave the Bills out. There's one more hurdle. They got to get the sale approved. Yes, they put in the highest bid, but it has to go through Roger Goodell and all the NFL owners. So it's that one hurdle, but what if the Bills Mafia had an insider at that table, in that room, that could sway it in their favor? Well, Roger Goodell, he is from, Jamestown, New York, where he grew up, 70 miles south of Buffalo, in the heart of Bills territory. That's right. Magically, the sale was approved. Bon Jovi, sorry, you do not have a team, and he's going to have to wait for the next time around. And Donald Trump was still bitter about this thing. He actually started trolling Bills fans on Twitter and stuff. He's pretty bitter. I don't even think he was actually in it still. But either way, there are some important lessons to be learned here. It's better to stay on the Bills Mafia's good side. Even if you're the new coach Rex Ryan and you show up to town with a green New York Jets tattoo on your arm, you probably want to get that covered right away. Maybe put some Bills paint on your truck and stay on the Bills Mafia's good side. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Congrats.